Dolls can be made out of anything. This is a pillowcase, an embroidered pillowcase turned into a doll. The entire thing is made from a pillowcase that was embroidered, which is sort of a thing of the past nowadays. I used to do a lot of embroidery in my younger years. I still have all the tools to do it. When I was a child, I used to make dolls out of paper. I'd made paper dolls and wardrobes. And I can remember even in my bed at night, I would take my sheet and I would fold it in such a way to create a doll. And I can't remember, I used to play little games like that. I guess I've always been creating. Here's another doll that I made out of fabric. It's a rabbit wearing a dress, and I think she's got bloomers on. Just a bunny doll. And my YouTube channel has a sock bunny that I also made. My sock bunny video has almost reached 1 million views. That is the only video of mine to get that many views. I have made church bunnies and snow bunnies as well. In fact, I have a whole playlist on my channel about making sock bunnies. I have short tutorials about every facet of sock bunny making, from how to sculpt the face to sculpting bunny toes. I show you everything there is to know about turning socks into cute bunnies. You will find them on my playlist, Sock Bunnies. Please help my sock bunny video reach 1 million views. Go over and watch it now. It is only a 13-minute video. Can you just spare 13 minutes to help that video reach 1 million views? I appreciate it. Thanks. I taught a group of Girl Scouts how to make my sock bunnies, and they had fun doing it. So you can make dolls out of just about anything. I have turned clothespins into dolls. Here is a collection of them. I made several of these and sold them through Etsy. The first set went to Germany. I have made dolls out of mop heads. Once I taught a ladies class how to make mop dolls. I prefer Victorian mop dolls, but I have also made child mop dolls as well. I have a couple of mop doll creations on my YouTube channel. You will find them on the Craft Projects playlist, and I still have a couple more mop doll ideas for the future, like a Christmas angel or a clown mop doll. I hand paint the faces for my dolls, and I'm willing to sell my hand painted faces or paint a custom face for your doll. Just contact me via email. To find my email address, go to my About Me page on my YouTube channel. If you join my membership, you can have access to a special video tutorial with specific details on how to paint the doll faces. Membership to my channel is cheap. I have 2 levels. Level 1 makes you a channel contributor. You get loyalty badges, special emojis, and priority replies from me. The monthly support is just $1.99, which will go towards helping me finish my crafting cottage. It's just a small way to support me. Level 2 makes you an insider. You get the benefits of Level 1 plus exclusive member-only videos. You get early access to new videos. You get photo and status updates and trade secrets for just $4.99 a month. I try to add at least 1 exclusive members-only video each month. Level 2 support will help me reach my goal faster. I may add higher levels later on when I'm ready to offer more, such as members-only live feeds and exclusive instructional classes. A lot of people collect dolls. I'm kind of partial to old-fashioned things and old-fashioned dolls, and especially Victorian. So I have this collection of plates of dolls. I don't know, some people think dolls are creepy, but I don't see that. I've always loved dolls. Here's a watercolor painting that I did, back in 2002 of the famous Raggedy Ann doll. I entered this in the Delaware State Fair, and it won a blue ribbon, and it was so fun to watch people come up to it and say, wow, how did she do that? You know, the hair looks like yarn, and the eyes look like buttons, the folds of the fabric, the lace. This hand looks like it's just flopped like a rag doll, and this one is kind of propped out because of the pillow, you know. It was just fun to watch people respond to it. But the Raggedy Ann doll has a history all by itself, and I think it's connected to abortion. I do have a collection of old dolls, but the only one that I have out of storage is this one. This one's kind of my favorite. I bought it because it reminded me of my daughter when she was a little girl, and she was innocent and would play with her little dollies. My only daughter. But she has since grown up and married and has her own family now. So this room is just part of my guest room. I wish I could have froze her at that age. She was so cute. Keep her as a little girl forever. But time passes on. These are not dolls. They're sort of cherubic angels. And I decoupage them on these two hearts. It's just a vintage decor for my vintage guest room. But I'm kind of partial to the Victorian age, so I like to collect Victorian decor. It was such an elegant period of time. And ladies were ladies and men were gentlemen. And I also collect clocks. Not exactly sure why, but I love clocks. I have multiple clocks around the house. There are four clocks alone just in this one. They may not all work, or they may be out of batteries, but I collect old looking clocks just because they're cool. Perhaps I'm trying to save time, redeem the time. I've started this collection of broken watches. I'm saving time in a jar. So I asked people to give me their broken watches. And I just kind of want to fill the jar up with watches. I have no idea. Perhaps it's a type of a complaint that I never have enough time to do all the things that I want to do. And I'm always complaining that I never have enough time. Maybe if I collect enough clocks, watches, I'll have more time. Silly, I know. The truth is, I'm 60 years old and I still play with dolls. On my sewing desk, I have a Barbie doll that I'm working on. A project. I made a wedding dress, a veil, and I just need to complete her. I need to make a slip before she's finished. I have all patterns of Barbie doll clothes that I've made over the years, and I save little scraps of fabric so that I can make Barbie dolls when my granddaughters get old enough to play with Barbie dolls, I guess. Because every girl should play with dolls and maintain that little child in us. Perhaps I never grew up, or maybe I just want to reclaim my childhood. Actually, I believe there is still a young child in each of us that needs to come out and play every now and then. Perhaps the secret to feeling young is knowing how to play as a child. I don't feel old, at least not in my mind. My body may tell me a different story, but I will never stop playing. Often, when I'm creating a doll, a toy, a dollhouse, a castle, I am actually making it as a gift for one of my grandchildren and having fun playing in the process. Jesus told us, "Except ye be converted and become as little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven." Now, he was not telling us to play like children, but to be humble as children. Oftentimes, we adults become too high-minded, too proud, that we cannot surrender our will to another. We think we have all the answers, and we tend to trust our own judgment, our own way, rather than trust another, such as God. A child is far more trusting. Trust God, depend on Him, and redeem the time, because soon time will come to an end. Time is a precious commodity. Our days are numbered. Make the most of it. Anyway, I hope this video made you think, perhaps inspired you, gave you permission to play, to create, to enjoy being like a child again. One more point. I believe we can all be creative. I believe we were created in the image of God and therefore have the ability to create. And I think that's one of the things God wants us to do, to create, to make something, to do something productive. And there are many forms that that can take. Let's be creative. Have a nice day.